Beckett and Ramirez not quite making the cut.
I mean, with Josh, I don't know Hanley as well as I know Josh, but I'm sure Josh rubbed some people the wrong way sometime in his life. So, and I can say that because we're close friends. But no, I mean, like I said, I think there's a lot of people that had a lot of. What's up, brother? How are you, man? A lot of impactful moments in this franchise, even though it's a young franchise. 2 World Series in a pretty short span. There are a lot of really established franchises that don't even come close to that. So I think in such a short history, there are moments to be really proud of, which I definitely am.
Mike, as a guy from Miami to have won a World Series with this franchise, as you reflect on that, what does that kind of mean?
I feel like I was really spoiled in my baseball career, and I think basically the 3 phases, where you're coming up through a system. I think I was really fortunate to go through the Yankee system because comparing it to other organizations that you see and friends that play in different organizations, I think they really put a big emphasis on player development. And for me, being a 20th round pick, I'm not sure I would have gotten all that opportunity with another organization. So that's something that I'm very thankful for. And playing here was luck, first of all, and a dream come true, second of all. I was never the type of person that felt pressure playing in front of my parents or friends, and I have teammates that say they could never play at home. So for me, I love that I could pack 3 underwears and 4 shorts to spring training, and sooner or later we go to Fort Lauderdale and I drive home and reload. So to be a person that went through Little League, high school, college, in Miami, and then be a part of a World Series team, like when you think of things that I would love to, that doesn't even enter, because when I was all the way basically until college, we didn't even have a team here. So it's not even something I thought about. So it was almost more than icing on the cake. And then, and being in Boston was a really cool experience for me, just from the standpoint of how passionate, not only Boston is, but that area, how much they like baseball. So I feel like I was pretty spoiled to have 3 really, really cool organizations to be a part of, and how it related to my life and where I grew up.
Can you go back to earlier this season when there was talk that you might come in here and manage this team? Has any talk been about future managerial? What would you like to do?
I've always said that I would love to be on the field someday. The talk on the near future, I think, is that it's just been talk. I was actually rooting for Mike Redmond, and it was someone I even told David Sampson that he should consider before he was hired. So I was obviously rooting for him and the organization, and things didn't pan out for whatever reason. But I don't think I'm at that point in my life where I'm ready to put that time in still. And I think my kids still like me and want me around. And when they get older, they're probably not going to want me around as much. And if it's something that might be available to me, I'm sure I'd like to entertain it. I've always enjoyed the grind. I feel like I can relate to the guys on the field, what they go through, what July feels like, what August feels like as compared to spring training, as compared to the postseason, because I feel like I've kind of been able to do each phase, and I just like being a part of that. I like being in the clubhouse. I don't know, it suits my personality a little bit more, but I do enjoy doing what I do with MLB Network. I really have a good time doing it. I feel like I'm kind of an outsider that has a little bit of an inside track, and that's fun too. So I don't feel any pressure to make a decision, but I see it as something as a possibility, but not that I need to strive for it. It has to be done now.
Like you see